Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Today's the first official day of Ramadan. I realize that I won't be able to fast today because, for medical reasons, I still have pain issues with my nose, and so I'm still gonna have to eventually take my medication later. I can't take this medication on an empty stomach. Um, it would be detrimental on top of combined with medications I'm taking. Um, I'm not going to go into the other medications I'm taking, but I've already talked about my mental health journey, so you guys are already in the loop of that. That being said, I really still want to fast by the end of the week, inshallah. But yeah, I'm reflecting upon yesterday, and yesterday was a pretty low point. Like many other days, like for instance, the beginning of this year, and this life is an uphill, downhill battle. And you're not always going to have good days. You're not always going to have bad days. And sometimes, I'm grateful that I have like the rest of the week off because, I got to go into, work to do something real quick just to send an email. But I'm glad to have the rest of the day off to reflect and, pray, meditate, and things like that because I need that spiritual side of things more now than ever because I realize when you reach a certain point in your life, it's really hard to make new connections. It's really hard to um, trust people when you've been hurt and backstabbed and gaslighted from people that are supposed to care about you and things like that. Um, People are very, very disingenuous, and that's one thing I want you to let you know as an audience, right? I'm never going to be disingenuous with you. I'm very, very, very honest about my experiences in life. I'm to the most of my ability, without doxing myself. You know what I mean? I say honestly things that I probably shouldn't say because there's creeps out there that literally their entire existence is based upon ruining people's lives via the internet. I've had, identity theft issues several times throughout my life. I probably should know more than anybody else. Um, so this is the reason I have the camera pointed here. This is what I see every morning when I get up from the bed. This is the first thing I see, and I'm telling you what, this is where the fight starts. It's putting my first foot, my first foot forward, and that's what it takes, man. And that takes, believe it or not, man, you're a fighter if you have the courage to do that every day. If you are going through any kinds of pain, depression, anxiety, processing trauma, whatever you like to have it, man. And I'm not a guy that's like a negative Nancy or anything like that. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I don't want people to feel sorry for them. But the way the world that we live in is now, it's so corrupt. It's so wicked in a lot of ways, and it likes to convince you that everything's all right and that you're the problem. But really, collectively, we as a society, we're all part of the problem, right? And that's the reconciliation starts from there, and it's all right to feel not all right. Um, it's just about how you deal with it, right? And if do you have the mechanisms to cope with it, do you have the mechanisms to heal from it and to push yourself forward? Like life is not supposed to be a cakewalk. It's not supposed to be, uh, happiness isn't the key, the point of life for me. I realize I may not ever be quote unquote happy. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna do a stream hopefully later on noon with some brothers, about the spiritual state of America, and I hope it's gonna really healthy discussion. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.